Welcome back to BBB Adventures and the final episode of our trip south to avoid the cold Idaho winter. In our last episode, we attended the Houston Rodeo and then made our way to Waco to watch a first robotics competition and hang out with our son's high school robotics team, First Team 2468. This episode finds us still in Waco, taking advantage of a Harvest Host location. Where are we? Waco, Texas. Where are we?
Waco, Texas. Bear Arms Brewery.
Bear Arms Brewery. Oh, there it is. Bear Arms Brewery. And this is a Harvest Host.
Yes, it is.
A Harvest Hostess with the mostest.
Yes.
Mostest beer consumed in one night.
We had good food and beer last night.
Sure did.
And our friends Kevin and Michelle joined us.
That was fun. Our friends from the robots. Our robot friends. Anyway, I got the battery plugged in over here. We're going to hit the road.
So I got some work to do in here.
You better get to work.
Button down the hatches.
Batten down the hatches. Those people over there in that big fifth wheel, they're also Harvest Hosters, Harvest Guesters. Yeah, it was fun. The owner of the brewery came down and we talked to him. His name is Kevin. It was quite enjoyable. And now, I got to get our battery. We've been sitting here getting a little bit of juice. So I'm going to get this over to Birdie, get the refrigerator plugged in, and we're going to hit the road.
Good morning, BBB Adventurers. We are in Pueblo, Colorado. We went through Amarillo on our way. We spent 3 nights with Uncle Gary and Aunt Deborah. Fabulous, fabulous time with them. I'm sure you saw Brentley's bike ride that he did down in Palo Duro Canyon. I'm sure I'm not saying that right.
Woo. So I'm riding in the Palo Duro Canyon, which is just outside of Amarillo. It's a state park, and it's pretty. We drove Birdie down to the bottom with my aunt and uncle. Had a nice sandwich. Now I'm on my bike. Mary Beth stayed with my aunt and uncle, and I'm on the Apollo, and I'm gonna climb up out of here. I think it's about 800 feet up to the top, to the rim. So I'm gonna climb up there and ride down, back to them. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's about 65 degrees. Down here in this canyon, there's very little wind. There's a pretty good wind on top, but not down here. Lots of campgrounds down here, which is cool.
there's the road. Up I go. It's pretty steep. The sign coming down said 10%. So it'll be a challenge. .3. This is steep. Steep. And I'm out of shape. Whew. A little bit of flat spot. Oh my God, before the next climb. %. $11. I'm at the top. So I pedaled to the guard shack for the state park. Now I'm gonna go back. So to the guard shack from where I started at the picnic area was 4.3 miles and 726 feet of climb. A lot of that in about 2 miles or less, probably maybe 2 miles. That's steep. That was a good workout. All it did was prove to me the thing I already knew, which is I'm out of shape. I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do before July. Yep. my brakes hold out. Those brakes are hot. Okay, I think my brakes are cool enough. I can go down a little further, but they were getting a little toasty. It's pretty steep. Oh, beautiful day.
Yep.
Hi. Hi. Oh, that was neat. Lighthouse Rock. Now I'm gonna go back down this red dirt trail. Head back to Birdie. See if those guys are done with their hike. No. I made it back.
You
He
did.
did make it back.
I made it back.
Yay.
These guys had a nice hike.
We hiked. I
We
didn't bring a
almost
camera.
crossed paths.
Almost. Should have brought a camera on our hike. I didn't think of it. Dang it.
Shame on you. Okay, I'm gonna put the bike away.
After we left Amarillo, we stopped in Pueblo, Colorado. We spent 2 nights at a KOA. We're still there. There's Brentley, he just took the garbage out. There's the dog trying to find a place to use the bathroom. He's supposed to be on a leash. But he's not.
Go on.
Why is he not on a leash?
It doesn't need to be. Go on. I need a bag.
Oh, did he go?
Yeah, it was a solid poop followed by some runny goo.
I wonder why the runny goo comes out last.
I don't know. I wonder why you're filming this.
He's going to pick up the poo. Disco still has intestinal issues. Oh, look at the snow on the mountains back there. Wow. So yeah, we're in Pueblo, Colorado at the KOA where, oh geez, that's why he's supposed to be on a leash. Thankfully he has good callback. Is that what it's called? And those dogs are big. They're big babies. So we're here in Pueblo, Colorado, where it gets cold at night. It's March 9th, and it was in the high 20s last night. It snowed yesterday, so we spent 2 days here because we edited an episode of BBB Adventures while we were here at the KOA. I started working on the edit when we pulled in on Thursday night. I worked until 10 o'clock, and then Brentley got up early in the morning on Friday, finished it up, and we had a very relaxing evening here while it uploaded with the pretty fast Wi-Fi here at the campground. Very good. So tonight we're going to be in Rawlins, Wyoming, another KOA, we hope, because we need the electricity, because electricity runs our heater. We have this little space heater. It does a fine job. It really does. Please excuse the dirty floor. I forgot to pack the vacuum cleaner this trip. Hi.
Hey.
That's why he wears a leash.
Nope, it was fine. It was all under control the whole time.
Anywho, we're getting ready to go. I have to put the bars in the refrigerator. We do have a propane furnace, but I'm not super comfortable using it. We haven't gotten a carbon monoxide detector in here, and if we just did that and ran it and it was clear of that, I would be comfortable using it, but we just haven't made the purchase because it's just not that important, because we're going to get rid of the propane furnace when we do Birdie 2.0. So it just hasn't been that important to us. That electric space heater has been working just fine. So if you had a question about that, I hope I've answered it. What's going on out here?
I'm trying to thaw out the gray water valve.
It's frozen?
It's frozen. Because cold.
It's cold.
The poopy tank was not frozen.
That's good.
Well, because I think it's mostly urine, and I'm guessing urine freezes at a...
Lower temperature.
Yeah, I don't know that for sure, but it sure seems like that would make sense.
How long do you think that would take?
10 minutes.
He's making a guess. Usually you need my help to do this.
Well, I parked real close.
So you didn't need me to hold the hose.
Nope.
That's good.
But when I put the hose in here, I let go of it, and the gravity took over, and the hose started to go down there, and I thought, oh my God,
I'm gonna lose the hose.
my hose is going in it. But then this, the end of it, the diameter was too big to go down all the way in the hole.
Okay.
So that's good news.
So he's using my hair dryer to try and unfreeze it.
I don't know if it's gonna work. We may have to wait to dump tonight. Because it's gonna warm up. It'll be about freezing.
That's true. Yeah, it's not that full. We just haven't been in it much because we were at Uncle Gary's for 3 days.
Well, we stayed here all day with a bunch of dishes, but...
Yeah, but it's not that full.
Yeah, maybe I'll just give up.
Yeah. We're going to be at another KOA. We dump right away instead of waiting till the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll dump when we get into Idaho Falls.
This is why I don't like winter. Winter's dumb.
And we're rolling!
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Our last push towards Idaho Falls.
Well, we got
Boo.
2 days.
We got 2 days. It's still the beginning of our last push.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave Birdie. Maybe we could just park it in the driveway.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Anyway, we have one more night in Birdie. Tomorrow night we'll be home.
We got lots to do when we get home.
We have a lot to do when we get home. I gotta get back to teaching. My substitute teaching gig, which I've missed, remarkably.
We have a lot to do with my dad's estate, closing out my dad's estate.
We have estate business to finish up, sell some vehicles.
I gotta get in another...
And
I
he's
gotta
got some
get
training to do. We all have training to do, but
yeah,
this is...
I gotta get in some approximation of a physical condition that'll allow me to do this triple bypass.
He's a little concerned, but he'll get there. He's gonna start with a vengeance.
I am.
When we get home.
I'm gonna start with a dozen donuts every morning.
And then what? Couch surfing?
Yeah, and then a nap.
Yeah, couch potato.
And I've got to get Luna all put back together. I've got to get back to the Builder series, and I got to get serious about getting her done.
We want to take her to Iowa this year.
We want to take her to Iowa, so I have got my work cut out for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's roll. Well, we made it home, but we forgot to escape the snow. Oh dear.
Oh, yuck.
Probably it was a challenge getting in the driveway. The snow was super heavy that fell. And it's melted most of it. About half of it's left, maybe a little bit less. Our sidewalk and entry sidewalk were shoveled, thankfully, but I don't blame them for not having done any of it, but they did some of it. It was awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I don't talk about it.
we're now forced with the task of unloading.
And getting back to reality.
Getting back to reality.
Disco doesn't even want to go in the house.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave Birdie. He was super excited to get to the yard, though. He was looking for the cats right away. He's still looking for the cats.
What are you looking for, buddy?
That does it for this series on our 2024 Escape the Snow adventures. Thanks for following along, and if you haven't watched the other episodes, please go back and check them out so you can see hiking in Arizona, Schoolie-Palooza, Mardi Gras, cycling in Florida, crazy night ride in Houston, and the Houston Rodeo. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the ride. Wear a helmet.